What's up, you guys, and welcome back to J Ransom TV. Back with Malik.
We back again, of course.
Back with some more. What is this called again?
Oh,
It's been a minute.
it's been a minute. Something about
The
healing.
Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows.
There we go.
We learned the backstory on how all the gangs came to be to his little spot,
Mm-hmm.
and that he's a unlicensed healer.
Yeah, he's smooth with it. He's smooth with it. He innocent, but he's smooth with it.
And the ladies like him.
Of
So,
course, they have to.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna happen.
You expected an orc to come?
We started with the lizard men, then came the werewolves, so next up is the orcs. Their leader's a big deal. They made a fortune on the excavation of monastones. It's been a month since I opened the clinic.
You say your boo the lizard girl,
After
right?
this, I'll have already crossed
Nah,
paths
it's the
with leaders
ghost
of all
chick.
three of the same factions.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me something. Would you say your boss is the reasonable type?
I'll have you know our beloved Lady Layway is as wise as she is dignified.
I don't remember nobody's
Let's hope
name.
That's accurate.
Oh, at all.
Sophia's been dropping
Sophia.
off extravagant
Nice.
gifts every day.
She's in here.
That coat though.
That cold fire.
His fit is tight.
I'm a rock
Lady
that.
Layway, I brought you Zenos, the underground healer.
Well,
Look
hello
fine to me.
there. I'm Lady Layra.
Right, what's wrong with her?
Figured as much. How'd you hear about me?
You're something of a celebrity to those of us who dwell in the underworld of the slums.
Wow, that a fact.
After a few days?
Blame
Like,
lizardmen and
I forgot how long he been doing
werewolves.
it since
When
he
they
got
would've
kicked out.
raving about some
Right.
brilliant healer whose identity had to remain secret. I obviously had to do whatever it took to hunt you down.
Damn it all. What part of secret underground operation did they not understand?
I'm told that you can heal anything so long as the price paid is equal to the service provided.
Let's just say I got tired
like
of
your
working
voice.
for free.
Mm-hmm.
I find myself unable to move from my throne here. What's your diagnosis, healer?
This must be a test. So be it. Scan.
What's happening?
I don't see any external damage, so I'm scanning your insides.
Huh, I've never heard of a healer who could do that.
But how can you heal someone without knowing what's going on beneath the surface?
Damn, every other healer in the world is incompetent.
You're acting that-
Right.
And I can sense mana. Is it a mana stone?
You nailed it, Doc. What's more, it's a potent one enchanted for explosion.
I see.
Did you eat it?
Someone slipped it in your food?
I wish. Thought it was a yummy rice ball, so I ate it up.
You're that stupid.
Hey, I may be ripped, but I still love to eat. I've decided to donate our wealth to your noble cause. When this monostone finally detonates, that'll be the end of the slum orcs. I'd rather give all the wealth we've amassed to someone who will use it for good than let it be plundered.
Oh.
And I've heard that while you demand high prices for your healing,
Catch.
you're gracious enough to treat children for free. I have a soft spot for the little tykes.
Did you ingest that mana stone recently?
I did.
Scalpel.
Wait.
Try not to move.
Hands off! Watch that!
Damn.
In and out.
This nigga.
I extracted the mana stone from your stomach. Then, I sealed you back up again.
Yup.
As an unlicensed healer, that's the most I could manage.
You truly are amazing. If
Yeah.
you
And
hadn't
get a
helped
key
me,
back.
I'd have inherited our entire fortune, though.
I
Yeah.
demand a price equal to the work I perform. Unfortunately, too
Humble
much.
guy.
Right. Too humble.
I like your style, Zenos the Underground Healer. The orcs are indebted to you now. If you ever need any help from us, just say the word and you'll have it.
That's really not necessary.
But you deserve no less. In fact, we can even provide around-the-clock orc-powered security for your clinic.
I must emphatically decline.
Nice.
Now that that's over, I'm suddenly starving. Care to join me for some rice balls, Zenos?
Damn.
Big ass
No
rice
wonder
ball.
she ate the damn stone. Sure.
Went in straight to her titties.
Right. I seen that too.
What's with the exaggerated grumpiness?
Got another one.
The three underworld slum bosses. They've been visiting a lot lately.
I suppose so. Hadn't really occurred to me. Sophia on the day of the moon, Linga on the day of water, Layway on the day of gold. Though I'm not quite sure why they came, since they weren't injured.
You seriously have no idea why they keep coming here to see
And
you.
another clueless protagonist.
Oh my gosh, I hate that.
Try again.
It's love.
You were eavesdropping?
Oh, my baby.
You see that the three of them are infatuated with you?
What? No way. How could they be? I'm just an underground healer who doesn't even have a license.
Yet I know what I've witnessed. I've been watching those women from up above, and I recognize love sickness when I see it. I've been alive 300 years after all.
Alive is pushing it.
Now I'm even more worried. That's no fair. They're older than I am. I can't compete with them at being sexy.
All young maidens in love are beautiful.
Thanks so much for saying that, Carmilla.
The 3 demi-human leaders fighting over me? That's so ridiculous, it's not even funny.
It's gonna take Camilla like 50 years, and then she's still just gonna be like a teenager.
Right.
Would you be persuaded to side with the lizardmen?
Huh?
The Great War of Xenos is finally upon us.
Yep.
Sir Xenos, Linga is ready to
Brought
take
you
over
some
the
fish.
slum, so you gotta join the werewolves.
What?
Xenos, the time has come to wipe out the other.
That's enough!
You got the gifts though.
Battle set to start at noon on the next day of
You about
round.
to tell everybody to calm the fuck down.
It's a total war between
have to
all
fight
3
him.
slum factions. Your
Barrier.
weaponizing is going to be the cause of so much bloodshed.
I don't appreciate the way you're phrasing that. And I don't get why you're over here pouting, Lily.
Oh, they keeping it kind of civil.
Took some guts to show up today only to die. Hope you're ready to settle who runs the slums once and for all.
That's hilarious. Especially because you're about to find out just how easy Linga's been going on you two this whole time.
I'm well aware that you 3 have long-standing grudges after years of conflict. So do what you need to do, and let's be done with it. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's gonna be there to heal everybody.
Yeah.
Well, what do you know? We got the doc's approval. So let's make this a fight to remember. And whoever's the most alive by the end of it can claim him as their prize.
You're right.
Surprised you're gonna
That
fight each
just
other.
means he's already Linga's.
His chastity belongs to me and no one else.
Not the chastity.
Is all that really true?
No, I never agreed to any of it.
Nice offer, man.
Damn.
Damn. Drop kick.
Nice little free throw.
You going out there,
Dang,
people?
that's crazy.
I thought it was gonna be between the leaders.
Right. I would have been standing my ass back. Okay, see, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little brawl. Watch me be healing everybody on the low.
What's going on? Those jerks won't stay down. Doesn't matter how bad we beat them. They keep getting up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've cut through at least 30 of these
Nah,
guys.
he's been healing them on
Yo.
the low.
That's funny.
My wounds started healing on their own.
It's like I said, I'm not here to stop you from fighting. Have at it.
At this rate, the fighting might just go on forever.
Right. It'll never end. She hits me, so I get revenge. He kicks me, so I retaliate. Forever and ever. Still want to fight? I'll be waiting right here if you do. And rest assured, I'll be getting paid for everything.
Okay, I hear ya. If we can't really end this war, then this has just been a big fat waste of time.
Linga feels so silly now.
This
We
man
got super
passing
tired
out
of swimming for
lessons.
nothing.
I
If
feel
they all
strangely
feel to pay you in
satisfied
sex,
with
what you
such
gonna
great
do, man,
fighting.
Mr. Hill?
He like, oh no, I'm okay. I don't want to take it. I don't want to
That's
take
all
that.
she wrote.
I'll take the money
Given what
instead.
Doc said, I vote we wrap this up for today.
Werewolf faction agrees.
An orc proverb. Forgiveness is strength.
Look, all
Know
before the
what?
day ended.
Now there's only one thing left for us 3 to fight over.
And Linga's way ahead of you on that front.
That's one battle I will truly never yield.
One thing left.
My gosh, this nigga.
Oh, you need to.
Things in the slums.
I don't know what's up with Japan and like
You're so noble.
people being oblivious to their abilities.
So
Alright.
you don't mean it?
Nigga, they know they
Think
cold.
about it. They're all regular patients at our rundown clinic. We can't risk losing their repeat business.
You liar. He knows that if everyone gets along, there will be a lot fewer injuries, which means fewer patients for the clinic. Hey, Xenos.
What's up?
Have I ever told you that I really, really like you?
And I like you too.
nice. But I don't feel like you get what I'm trying to say.
Okay, then tell me what I'm missing.
Nope.
You called for me, Division Commander?
I've been waiting.
Who's been healing on the low?
Has something happened that requires your
Right.
presence?
I'm afraid there have been some rather concerning rumors floating around town in recent days.
Go on.
People
Apparently,
talking.
the turf war between the demi-humans of the slums has slowed to a halt.
How could that be possible? The lizard men, werewolves, and orcs have been feuding over that same territory for years by this point. I have a hard time believing they'd suddenly decide to stop.
I know, but on the off chance it's true, we must investigate for the good of the kingdom. Urzeth has long prospered under a strict hierarchical system that places the royals firmly at the top. Citizens vent their frustrations on the poor, who vent their own on each other, especially those of other races. This creates a natural equilibrium. Now, what would happen if the poor instead joined forces in a united front? According to the rumors, some third party acted as the mediator.
Even more implausible. Zofia the Tornado, Linga the Tyrant, and Leyway the Mighty. They're dangerous and key figures of the underworld. What sort of individual could corral people like that?
I am as skeptical as you are. Still, we can't just write off the possibility, even if it's quite unlikely.
And I take it that's why you summoned me here?
This issue could threaten the very fabric of our kingdom. It's not for the rank and file. I expect you to handle this, Vice Commander.
Sir, yes, sir.
Another one to add to his harem.
Right.
If such an individual exists, I
Infinity
swear
Stone.
that I will bring him to swift justice.
You got the purple one, the blue one.
Somebody's talking about me.
Got it cold? Linga's tail will warm you right up.
I'm the most well suited for that.
I thought that was a
job.
blouse. I'm
My
not gonna
muscles
lie.
are hard.
Oh, her tail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she got the things.
I don't have a tail, or rock hard muscles, or even jumblies. I'm gonna make some tea.
It was just a sneeze. There's no need to overreact. Please be quiet while I'm working. Come to think of it, both you and your brother have had arm injuries like this before. Were those wounds from the Royal Knights too?
Good guess. One of them got me while we were sneaking into an aristocrat's house.
They got my arm too. That crazy lady blasted me with a flame magic gun.
What lady?
Pretty sure she's their vice commander. She's a super unhinged chick who they call the Iron Rose. She unleashes hell with a blank expression plastered on her face.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, it would be quite
They're
troublesome.
making her
to be
seem.
unhurt.
She seems so normal.
And you're already at a surplus for
the other
dangerous
chick?
women.
Yeah, at the meeting.
Not me.
I don't think that's her though. Is it? Do you think that's her? Cause it looked like her hair was black right there.
Yeah, I think. I'm like, why they trying to fool us? I could have sworn that dude called it the Iron Rose.
Oh,
My
probably.
Wraith's instinct tends to be correct.
There's still no cause for concern. Are you about ready for lunch, Lily?
Yeah.
Oh dear. It's time for me to go upstairs and have a nap. And by the way, you realize you're likely the only one in the royal capital who's capable of keeping all of the slum leaders in line.
I feel like a dangerous animal wrangler. Let's hope they're our last troublesome guests.
And with
No.
those
No.
ill-chosen words,
It's just
Zenos,
beginning.
the underground healer had sealed his own fate.
Don't drop
Yep.
ominous lines like that before floating away.
Oh, they all cool now. She probably, what the fuck is going
How could
on?
the slum
Yeah.
dwellers be
That's
so
what it is.
joyful? Hey, you. I've got a question.
Sure. What's up?
I was
Did
not expecting
not
that
match
voice.
the voice.
For quite a while, things seem to have changed drastically. Your kind looks pretty cozy with the werewolves and the orcs now.
Sounds weird, but it turns out those folk aren't so bad once you get to know them.
Who managed to cure all the bad blood between the different demi-humans?
I mean, you know. Look, stranger, I don't know who you are, so I can't tell you about it. He keeps a low profile.
How fascinating.
That was
Nigga
enough
talking
detail.
too much.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Yo,
We're not done here.
you should have said,
I
I don't
suggest
know.
you answer truthfully.
Damn.
And only when I ask. Who's the mediator?
I would never tell you.
To start trouble in enemy territory. Their arms should have been injured beyond any potential hope of repair. But based on that brief glimpse I just got, it's clear that they fully recovered. It simply shouldn't be possible. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? There are still too many unknowns at play. And I'm lost.
And then right at his place.
Right, knocking.
Pardon?
Oh my gosh.
Rude.
I was in the slums, then found myself in this abandoned part.
That's no good. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm afraid a bad sense of direction is my only real flaw.
Really?
When I saw your light was on, I decided to ask for help. Would you mind showing me the way back into town?
Of course. You just go...
Hey, Xenos! New patient?
No, just someone who got lost.
This was a fruitful detour.
Okay, she matched. Oh, the orc was right.
Wait a sec! No! Xenos!
Is it like poison or something?
Probably, yeah.
That's it? I thought that episode was short.
I was wondering what was going on. It felt like it. Was
Really?
like, I thought it was like 30-something minutes long. Alright, that was episode 3. So we learned how he put an end to the turf war.
Yo.
Because like I said, the first episode is like far into the future then.
I don't think it's far. Cause at least he had these 3 chicks. You know, we don't know like if this chick that just popped him right now was like in on like the first episode and stuff like that.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the first episode is definitely after this episode though.
Think so?
Yeah, because they was all buddy already.
They were already buddy though. Like even at the beginning of this episode. Well,
no, because the turf war happened. Remember? So the first episode was after this one.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Episode 2 was like how he met the elf girl, right?
Yep, their story.
Yeah, so we learned how he met. This is Sophie, right?
Honestly, I forgot already.
Yeah, bro. I'm bad with names, y'all. I'm bad with names. But yeah, we learned because at the end of episode 2, Orc came, and then we learned that he wanted help with his queen.
That couldn't move off the throne.
Miss Teasby, yeah, because she
swallowed a bomb.
She's just a black hole when it comes. She's a glutton when it comes to food. She's not even thinking. She eat? What was it? A mana stone?
Mana stone, yeah.
So she just eating and she didn't think, but it was just an explosive one, a dangerous one, and
said he thought it was a rice ball.
That's crazy how you thought it was a rice ball. And the slightest movement would make it explode. So she had no hope of survival. She just wanted to give her fortune to Xenos because she like, oh, he's noble, so you will do right with the money. And I think he wasn't gonna be able to help her, but that's why he asked like, did you just eat it? And she's like, yeah. So he was like, all right, it's not too late.
You didn't want that responsibility.
Yeah, but he went real quick.
Right.
In and out.
5 seconds.
Yeah, slice.
Probably wouldn't even know Scar.
Yeah, he's a pro. So he fixed her up and gave back the key. And then the mob boss was like, oh no, we gotta fight. Last one standing. We get to smash.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, I'm gonna let y'all fight, but I'm not letting anybody die. He's just
healing everybody.
He's just noble like that. And he didn't get tired one bit from healing the whole day.
Right.
So he have infinite loads of mana, so
he's that guy.
He is that guy, but the knights are like suspicious. The Holy Knights like, oh, why did they stop fighting?
They catching whiff now. They said, hold on, the turf war ended. What's going on?
Yeah, so they sent
big bad, one of the big bads, I guess.
The Iron Rose, so she used magic guns.
Baby about to get her heart tooken.
What is this feeling I never? My heart was once
Who
iron.
is this? Who is this? Why do I feel like this about him?
My heart was once iron. Now it's.
We already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we've seen this so many times.
Well, I don't know, cause remember that chick from I think it was the first episode or the second
Oh
episode?
yeah,
that one through it.
The first episode.
I was like, oh wow.
It was different finally.
It was tight. But we're gonna see.
Yeah, but we about to get into the next episode.
Yo.
So we got potentially another contender on this harem. If she joins, I want y'all to let me know in the comments who's the best girl. All right.
Probably gonna be another one after that though.
Yeah. Peace.
All right.